should not still be drinking a Red Bull at 7 o'clock. So, last time in Witherwild, our group of adventurers met each other. Some of you knew each other from before, some hadn't seen each other in a while, some of you were brand new faces. Um, all of you were doing your own adventuring or journaling in Beatrice's case when you were given notice to head to the Portkey Tavern to visit with a mysterious source that had a potentially had a mission for you. And though there was a little worry to go down and see what was happening, especially after the barkeep told you, you were never here. You never saw us. You never saw anyone. Our band of adventurers went down and met with Creel Dern, the spy master for Haven. A face familiar to Adros, though he had never interacted with him before. And new to the rest of you, though distinctly recognizable as a Havenite, so there was some tension. But Creel let it known that there was a plan that he and his spies had discovered a plan by a rebel leader known as the Fane Wraith to steal the other eye from Nikta, to steal her sewing eye after 3 years ago Haven had stolen the reaping eye. And he tasked you with the mission to go and talk to the Fane Wraith and stop her from doing this, because he believes that it'll bring about even greater ruin for Haven and Fanewick alike. And that's where we ended things. Did I forget anything?
I believe we were supposed to head towards Alula.
Yes, he'd let you know that Fane Wraith runs her operation out of the treetop village of Alula. And that he also told you that we should head out the following day. Get some rest. Because days and nights are weird here. Get some rest before heading out on your journey, and had procured rooms for the 4 of you. Huh? Oh. Had procured rooms for the 4 of you, and also had provided some items that would be in these rooms. I say rooms, it's a little stingy. It's a room with you get 2 rooms with 2 beds, so you're gonna have to do some bunking up. However you want to do that. I'm not gonna RP the loot. So what you guys find, if you all want to keep track of this and distribute this, there is 1 minor health potion, which clears 1d4. 1 minor stamina. Oh, the minor health potion is 1d4 health. Minor stamina, which is 1d4 stress. There is 1 regular health, which clears 1d4 plus 1 on health. And then 1 regular stamina, which clears 1d4 plus 1 on stress. 2 snap powders, which is to mark 1 stress, clear 1 health. And then I did not keep these. Shit. a set of sending orbs, which are like sending stones in D&D. So you have a pair of orbs that allow any creature holding them to communicate with each other across any distance. And then a suspension rod, which is a flat rod inscribed with runes. When you activate the rod, it immediately suspends in place. Until the rod is deactivated, it cannot move and does not abide by the rules of gravity and remains in place.
Like
So like an immovable rod.
cool.
So yes, that's the loot that you were given. You are left to your own devices to go up to your rooms for the evening.
So, how are we bunking up, guys?
I can just sleep outside if that helps.
I mean,
How many rooms did we get?
I have a really big bear. He's super comfortable to sleep on.
is that your preference? Like, that's what you would prefer?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then sure. All right, guys. She looks over at Kalis and Andros. What are we doing?
Well, maybe the lady should have her own room.
I will. Words.
Find the accent.
Well, I was thinking about not doing that accent.
Oh. That's fine. It's new. It's fresh. We're still learning.
I don't even do one.
I know.
And I accidentally do one all the time, so. Just supposed to be a dumb guy voice, but I keep making him from the Northeast.
From the Bronx.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, Katak is very...
It's just supposed to be a
five
generic
girls.
dumb guy voice, and it keeps
it's
ending up
very
New York.
Jersey Shore, and it takes me out.
Yeah.
But it's not the same as Knox. It's a much different accent. Knox is like hard New Yorker.
Yeah, it was very much a part of Knox.
Yeah, Kalis will kind of look towards Beatrice and Adros. Yeah, I'm gonna stay go outside with Katak. I think that company is gonna suit me a little bit better.
Oh.
He
Is
also
there
likes
something?
bears.
Oh. Like bears?
What? I
Like,
kind of look out the window, trying to see if I can see my bear, and then look at you doing this. I don't think. Well, actually, sometimes, yeah, he does that.
oh, okay. Okay,
That's
Adros.
interesting.
This makes so much more sense.
I believe it fully.
Yeah, druid rain. We sleep outside a lot.
I also believe
feels-
that.
Yeah, feels a little
All of this
bag
is-
mountainy.
That I haven't been to that specific mountain range. Sounds dangerous though, just based on the name of it.
It can be.
All right,
Properly
Adros.
prepared.
We get our own rooms, 2 beds.
I haven't
can't
slept in a bed in a
bother.
while.
Look, I just need him to know that he can't bother Kokuma when he starts eating wood again. He's gonna do it. You can't point it out every time that he does it.
Listen,
What kind of wood are we talking about?
Only from the trees that have magic wood. He says that he likes how crunchy they are.
Makes sense. The crunchiest parts are the best.
Is the child okay?
Yeah.
He has some bald spots, and I thought they were like stress related. They still might be. But I just like literally saw him ripping hair out from that spot. So
Which baby is that?
Salem.
Ooh.
That happened with Samwise, so I'll talk to you about it after we get done and what we had to do.
Toe beans! Now the toe beans are spread. Okay, continue. Sorry. My sons are just being problems right now.
Cats.
Can
Daughter.
you remind-
Yep.
Okay. So
Can you remind me where on the world map we're going?
we are, yeah, let me and he also would have like provided a map so you know
Uh-huh.
the direction that you're going, but you are going Q, not G.
Okay.
You're going over there.
Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't positive.
Yeah. Fun fact, I originally had Portkey Tavern in a different spot, and it wasn't going to have been a long journey for you guys, and then I moved it and forgot that it was in relation to where it is, so you get a longer journey.
That's okay. That happens.
Yeah, so you'll have a couple, I would say a couple days in relative terms travel. I've got some of them planned out. I'm working up on having like names for like the time of day, since the day lasts for 7
Mhm.
days technically. So I'm working on that for day and night. Hopefully we'll have that
Day
next time
and
we play.
Lone stoner.
Night.
Yeah. So you guys, figure out your arrangement for the evening. I guess Katak and Kalis are sleeping under a star for the night.
With a bear.
With
a
a
bear.
bear. With a bear. I mean,
What, he's-
it's a comfy pillow.
Yeah, unless it gets too warm and then you climb something.
And then, and then Beatrice and Adros, you have your own rooms for the so-called evening. And you wake up in the morning and would
Oh, I was gonna talk
nope,
it.
go ahead. Go right ahead.
So as we're like, I sort of, pull us, a little bit away from the tavern and like sort of like make a little campfire and get set up and everything. And sort of as we're, settling down. So, Katak, what do you make of this guy that we talked to yesterday?
I mean, I don't see why it would be a lie, because like it would be weird to trick specifically us 4 people and like to do it so elaborately. Like Pico would Pico has done scams like this, but like he's always told me that like no, if this seems like too much work based on what I've learned from him. So I think I trust him.
But what if this Fainwick that he's trying to get us to go and take care of? What if
Wraith.
Fainwraith? Yes, sorry.
Wraith.
What if this Fainwraith that he's trying to get us to take care of is like a thorn in his side that he needs taken care of, but he can't send an assassin or somebody to do it.
Oh,
So he's trying to get us to do it.
I see.
Like, how do we know? How do we know that what he says is true about this guy?
that they're really doing the thing that they're doing?
Yeah.
Like we might be what's it called? So like helpful dummies.
Patsy.
That's the ones.
Yeah.
Patties. So Well, what if we go there? Like, I don't want to just talk to this person though. That seems like giving up our advantage. They don't know who we are. Like, what if we watch them and clearly, if they start trying to take an eye,
Yeah,
then we kill him.
I'm just saying we need to not. We can't just take this guy at his word.
Oh.
Guy's a snake.
Right.
You know, I don't know. And then he's got us working with. I mean, Beatrice is okay. You know, I mean, I you know, I've known her for a couple of years now, and she's bookish and kind of eccentric, but you know, I think she means well. And then this fucking giant.
Yeah, he's a little concerning.
Yeah, wearing the fucking smells of fucking Haven. You could smell it on him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that like he caught me once.
Like, what do you mean, like caught you?
Like, like I was trying to mess with the Haven army, and he spotted me, and like, I got away from it without any trouble. So maybe that's a good sign.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just we'll have to see how it plays out, I guess.
Yeah.
Just like to say, while they're sitting outside, setting up their camp and having their chat, me and Beatrice are just sitting at the tables, enjoying a nice warm dinner.
It's not nighttime yet. We went outside too early. we made the plan and just walked outside.
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
We're just chatting. No judgment. I'm asking things because he's being respectful. Keeping my eye on Oscar over there.
What did she mean by that bear question?
I don't know. Listen, Beatrice.
City
she
people
reads
are
a lot.
confusing.
She reads a lot of books that like aren't exactly grounded. You know, they make up these terms and these phrases. And I don't know. It seems like sort of like that was like an inside joke that maybe her and her book friends have at a book club or something. I don't know.
Okay, so it's a book stuff. Okay, they think about bears in ways that we don't, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Do I like bears? Yeah, I like bears. Like
who doesn't like bears?
They're
Like,
big, strong. They hibernate. You know, they go to they eat a bunch of berries and fill up their big belly.
It's very confusing. You know. They're like dogs, but way bigger.
Yeah. They're protective. Like, that's a good...
Uh-huh.
You want your bear to be protective of you.
Yeah. They know how to, like I saw, like, a bear I didn't even know was just in the woods, and he took a crate from an adventurer and pushed it along so he could stand on it to reach something. Like, they're pretty clever bears.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, we'll finish setting up, you know, our camp and stuff, and I'm gonna cut.
Oh, I'm crying.
If we want a Star Wars wipe cut into the tavern for them to talk.
Yeah.
Adros glances out the window. You think they're talking shit about us?
If they are, I mean, just look at them.
They like bears. That's kind of fucking weird.
You know, we appreciate people for who they are, and you know, I've known Kalis for a few years, and he's definitely wild, eccentric, into things that typical people shouldn't or wouldn't be interested in, but we don't judge him. We accept him for who he is, you know?
Yeah. Now, we're going to be traveling with them. What if they try to do bear stuff while we're right next to them, like across the campfire?
I mean, I think there's multiple aspects to this bear relationship, I say as I wave at them as a pair, and then also the cute fluffy bear with the antlers. So I think regardless, we will have to deal with bear behavior, but at least they're not stupid. I can't vouch for the actual beer. I haven't known him that long.
Do you think we should trust this type of information?
I mean, the other option is to not and maybe wait and see if something bad doesn't happen.
Well,
But I don't really like to act on those odds.
yeah, when my people are involved, it's usually a shit show. So, I agree.
Beatrice, one of the times that you keep an eye and glance over at Oscar, he wiggles his eyebrows at you and raises his mug.
She just completely turns her whole back.
I immediately growl at Oscar loudly.
Roll a... What would it be called? Look at your character sheets. Yeah, roll a presence for me.
Okay, I can do that. I would also one of my experiences is pick on someone your own size.
You absolutely can spend a hope to add that to
So-
it.
Okay, dope. Because I have a +1. Wait, you said what is it? It's the perceive,
It's
the instinct,
Presence,
presence.
which you have a -1 to, so you would end up with a +1 using your
+1.
experience.
All right, and I roll both dice, right?
You
And
roll your
whatever's higher.
D12, add them together, and tell me if the fear or the hope is higher.
So it's a 7 of total, and hope is higher. Let me erase that.
And
Oh.
did you use it? Did you spend a hope to use the experience?
Yes.
Okay, so you also add the +2 from your experience.
Yeah, so I have a -1, so it'd just be a +1, and I got a 4 and a 2, so it's 7.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That's what I was just double checking.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Got it.
I appreciate that
Um,
run through, actually. So thank you.
Yes. Okay. So Oscar, you gain a hope, by the way, because you did roll with hope.
Okay. Yeah.
So he looks at you, and it doesn't necessarily. He regards you with some admiration, but he's not spooked by you. But he goes back to his ale and food and doesn't bother you for the rest of the night.
Thanks, my guy.
You're welcome. Nobody should treat a lady like that.
I appreciate that. But Beatrice, at the same time, is going to take a glance and see if she can identify any features of this Nepo baby.
I forgot that I made him a Nepo baby. I'm not gonna
You did
lie.
make him a Nepo baby.
Okay, give me a knowledge check.
Okay. Oh no, I did not want to do that. That's fine. I will take care of it. Nine, 10 with fear.
And with fear. Okay, so I get a fear. So you aren't able to necessarily discern anything from him. He is, even though he's a Nepo baby, he is dressed, in a roguish way, very nondescript clothes. However, those nondescript clothes are very clean. They don't seem like It's giving very knight in shining armor, where the shining armor means they haven't been in a lot of battles. Haven't
Yeah.
seen a lot of gruffiness and scrapes, and you gather that he's probably not sent on the harder missions.
Yeah.
However, he does catch you glancing at him and doesn't do anything other than wink, but he doesn't come over, doesn't say anything, but he did clock you looking at him.
Hopefully he saw me clocking him in a way that's like Kubrick eyes, just dead on. Anyways, I reach my hand up and give Adros a high five because it still worked. This dude did not come over even though he clocked me.
It's a bit of a reach for you. You kind of have to stand up. From while Adros is still sitting. It'd be a bit of a reach for you in real life too.
Yep.
But yeah, you are welcome to talk more, but otherwise your night goes without any issues.
Point of order. I have Rune Ward, which is basically a protective trinket that I keep on me, and I can spend a hope to reduce incoming damage by 1d8. And so I have that, and it's on me. I'm just telling you where that is, so when that comes up later.
You'll have to remind me more than likely.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just letting you know that I'm bringing it up so that if it comes up, that's what that is.
Anything else y'all want to do before you bed down for the evening?
Nope.
All right. So you all get your sleep in your various locales. And the next morning, when you awake, the sun has moved a little. It's a slow progress, but the sun has moved a little further, and you all know that nighttime is about 3 days away at this point. Got about 3 more sleeps before the sun sets and the moon makes her cross across the sky. When do we all gather in the tavern for breakfast?
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Okay, you all gather in for breakfast. Franco comes up to you and hello. Good morning to ya. What'll it be this morning? I know that we are setting out on a little adventure, so something hearty? Something you can't get out in the wilds? Do we want stuff that we get from the wilds? It looks like some wild folk are here. Anything in particular? Do you want another one of those, what was it that you called it? The thing with the mead and a meter seater, yeah?
Meter yeah, a morning meter seater? No, that's okay. I don't need a morning meter seater.
I didn't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I didn't know if it was like an everyday,
no.
any kind of day, any time.
Do you know what flapjacks are?
You mean like the kind of pastry thing?
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. And there's a sauce that people get out of trees.
I'm not a simpleton.
Okay, yeah.
I
So
know
give me some of
what you're talking about.
Yeah, so if I could have
You
some
came in here with
flapjacks and some tree
'Kay.
sauce. Yeah.
Okay, that's a weird thing to call it, but we'll let it go. Where is the accent going?
Sorry, Max. I'm trying to get Rick's attention.
My dad.
All right, flapjacks. Anyone else?
This fucker, listen, real quick. I cleaned off an area on my desk for this fucker to lay on. I was like, here, you can lay, this is yours. Fucking wouldn't touch it. Next day. put a piece of cardboard there. He likes laying on cardboard. Here's a piece of clean, nice cardboard I cut off specifically for you. Didn't fucking touch it. A couple days later,
Nope.
I had like some letters and stuff, and it was just a pile of like letters that were all folded up, and they were on the desk. He gets up, fucking lays down, sleeps for like 30 minutes. I'm like, you bastard.
Yep.
He's got to protect your stuff. He's got to have stuff worthy of protecting. Look at that weenie baby. You
That's
can't get
specifically
mad at
has to
him.
be stuff that you
He's
touched.
looking at her right now. Here, look at my camera.
Oh my god.
Facts.
That's my mama.
Don't shy away from my touches, you bitch. Hi.
To see this happening in two perspectives is hilarious.
Yeah.
Desk is
I
not
love
clean enough
that.
for you to come over here. There's too much
He was
going
like,
on.
but man.
All right, so Franco gets the rest of the orders, brings out some flapjacks with the tree sauce that was requested. That is such a disgusting way to describe syrup, Rufio.
I'm
I
never gonna describe
don't-
syrup in any other way.
Yeah.
Tree sauce.
Tree sauce.
Brings out the various things for you, and you are left to your meal and any discussions that you would like to do. Oh, point of note. Oscar is nowhere to be seen.
Delete him.
Great good time. Come on. I give Adros a stand up to give him another 5 on the chair.
Address reaches down, so it's not.
Address for you, it's very much a low 5.
That's fine.
So, what did you guys talk about on your night out? Literally, you spent a night outside.
You know.
I mean, I've lived my whole life outside. It's one more
Yeah.
night isn't gonna hurt nothing.
Asked him if he'd seen any like cool like plants recently, but nothing that we hadn't already talked about.
Oh. That's Did you see any cool plants?
I mean, not since the last time that I saw him. I haven't seen any new like, you know, magically infested plants.
Address slowly reaches over and takes a pancake and just shoves it in his mouth.
We're gonna need more flapjacks for the whole table.
But no, the wilds have new plants every month, it seems, nowadays. So, you know, new vegetation, new growth. It's not
One of them
uncommon
talked to
now.
me. It was awful. I didn't.
You gotta stop eating the mushrooms that are out there, man.
They're a viable food source, and they make me.
But they're also
feel like
making you talk
Okay,
to
okay,
plants.
okay, Katak, I'm gonna tell
No,
you. I'm gonna
I
Katak,
talked
I'm
to
gonna tell you
one
this one more
plant.
time. Katak, I'm gonna tell you this one more time.
His
Okay?
name was
Mushroom-
Omarion, and he was very rude.
Katak, I'm gonna tell you this one more time. Okay, I need you to listen.
Yeah.
Mushrooms are not a viable food source because you don't get any energy when you eat them. Your belly gets full, but you don't have energy.
Was the plant
It is
angry
the
'cause you
worst
peed
thing
on
that you
him?
can. It is the worst thing you can
He
eat.
was angry for a multitude of reasons.
Well, what'd you do to him?
I didn't do anything personally to this plant. He was mad when I showed up.
Franco is bringing more flapjacks over and has overheard, and he goes, "Do you make a habit of eating mushrooms? And are you
Huh?
sure that you weren't just talking to the mushroom folk?"
Well, unless the head guy doesn't look like a mushroom, then I think so. But it could have been. I hope I didn't eat any of the mushroom folk, though.
Feel like they would
Right,
let you
we're
know
going
that
out
you
with a
were doing
mushroom.
that.
That's fair. They'd
Either.
probably, yeah, you'd probably know. You're right. You're right.
But I think we've got some stuff that we should probably make sure we know who has that this this dude left us for provisions.
Real?
Yeah, I was trying not to say the guy's name or title, but we're in public.
Ignore
Oh.
me. That was just me thinking you forgot his name.
No, I got his name right here.
To be real honest, I want that suspension rod.
Rufio knows.
Yeah.
Rufio knows. You can have the suspension rod.
Uh-huh.
I never get to have my favorite things. It's okay.
Nope. I never give you a movable rod.
Neither does your bear.
But yeah, we've got sending orbs, so I think what's the wording on it?
Across
Yeah, what is the wording on it?
The sending orbs this is a pair of orbs that allows any creatures holding them to communicate with each other across any distance.
Okay, so I think one should stay with.
And they're called speaking orbs.
Gotcha. I think Beatrice should have one, and Katak should have one.
Because I'm probably gonna scout things.
Yeah.
Beatrice is the
Then-
most trustworthy.
Well, I'm saying yeah. The snap powder. Where is that?
I mean, I feel like you should give it to the person who just talked about doing drugs.
I was looking for the.
Can you explain snap powder one more time, please?
Snap powder is mark a stress to clear an HP.
Okay.
And what are other ways you would get stress?
Stress can other than if you have a a spell or an action that's mark a stress to do this.
Okay. Yeah.
There you can get that way. You can also get stress from something environmental, sometimes it can be a condition that I can give you for if you did something really difficult and you failed with fear. I could say you succeeded but with fear. You did it, but it was near death experience. So you mark a stress from that. And then there are also adversaries that you could come up against that whatever, if they land a hit on you, you mark a stress.
Cool.
And then the thing with stress is that if you are full on the amount of stress that you can have, so for example, Beatrice, you can have 6 stress.
Mm-hmm.
Once you fill those 6 slots, you are vulnerable, which means all attacks against you have advantage. And which advantage works differently in here. It's not rolling 2. I believe it's just a d6, yeah? You roll a d6 and add that to it, is how advantage works in here, if you get advantage. As well as if something were to happen to you when you have full stress, and say I were to attack you with an adversary that makes you mark a stress, if you do not have a stress to mark, you mark a hit point.
Cool beans. I say cool beans. That's not great.
Yeah. So it's a resource to use for you to be able to do something, or I think someone can mark a stress to make someone else mark a stress kind of thing, because same principle, if any adversaries get full on their stress, they also become vulnerable. It goes both ways.
Okay.
So it's kind of a similar resource to use as hope, but it works a little differently and can affect the game differently.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, essentially snap powder is something that you can use if you're getting low on HP, but you're solid on your stress, you can take that 1 stress to get 1 more HP back, kind of situation. So it's a give and a take.
Yeah, I put in the Discord all the loot that we got.
Thank you.
I need to see stuff written down to understand it.
Me too. All right, so the
So,
mushroom
Adros-
eater gets a snap powder. I get the rod. Beatrice gets an orb. The mushroom eater also gets the other orb.
Yeah, I'll take the.
And then we just have the health and stamina potions to divide up.
I'll take the regular stamina potion.
I'll take a minor stamina.
So Beatrice and Katak take a minor health and a regular health, 1 of 1. And then somebody can take the other snap powder.
Yeah,
Apparently
I
I'm
will
not a
take
stealth
the
person.
minor health.
Okay, so Katak take the regular health, and then Beatrice takes the other snap powder. I guess it's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me.
Or you can take it. You only took 1 thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I use stress
you use
a lot,
stress for stuff, yeah.
so. Yeah, I have several things that need to mark that stress is a cost for, so.
Dishwasher couches.
Also, just as an aside, in the sense of like, because you're going to be traveling for several days, while 2 of you are accustomed to sleeping under the stars, there are like tents and stuff like that you would need to like actually camp out. That was provided for you as well by Creel, but we're not necessarily going to keep track of that because that's just something that you're expected to have kind of situation.
Also, I'm because I'm Wanderborn, I've got a nomadic pack, and so like I've kind of I carry traveling gear, you know.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily like Katak. I feel like Katak like just doesn't think to put up a tent. But like he probably has one. He just doesn't think like I should do this.
No.
Yeah, and it's like just a small single person, like Baldur's Gate style single person tents kind of situation. But just more of me saying this as a do not worry about you having the necessities to actually be able to camp out. I'm not playing into that.
Yeah, we're competent, you know. That's not what
Adros has
it's
also
about.
slowly gotten used to sleeping outside.
Yeah, Beatrice is probably gonna have the hardest part.
Mhm.
All right. Well, are we ready to head out?
I'm ready. My packs are all packed.
Katak, are you familiar with where this Alula is?
I said activate, goddammit.
I mean, I've been all over the place. I think so.
I would say you've never been to it, but you've been near it. You all were given a map that marked it. It gave you like a kind of sense of the area. So you do have a very a little more than general, but not quite solid idea of how to get there.
Mhm.
You know that there are 2 paths to take that take roughly one path. So I'm going to mark them real quick. So you can go from where you are, you can go down this way to get to it. Also, crossing from a different point. As well as you could go around this way. Obviously, that 3rd way is going to be longer. But the shorter path, the first one that I drew, this one, does put you near the Havenite encampment. So does this one. And then crossing here, and then that takes you going through the Shattershard graveyard, which, comes with its own things.
Would Adros know which path we should take because of protection routes that he's taken before?
You would,
Or at least familiarize, like, obviously I know where the camps are and stuff, but would I
Right.
be able to have the suggestion?
the suggestion of like
Which would
safest
be like
path.
the safest? Yeah.
I wouldn't say you necessarily know, because even when you were with Haven, you wouldn't have delved too far in. You would have
Yeah.
stayed very in this area kind of situation.
Okay.
But you would have an advantage on like being able to skirt past the where they're set up in the marsh, which is the marsh is that
Yeah.
kind of white grayish area on the map.
Mhm.
Around the water, so you would have, you would know exactly where where their camps are, and how close to get and not get, and how far out patrols go.
Okay. I know it might be the longest route, but I think we should take it because that's the safest and it will keep you guys farthest away from the Havenite camps.
It does go through a lot of woods. I'm gonna throw that out there because both Katak and Kalis would know that it goes through a lot of wooded area,
Yeah.
which comes with its own challenges.
It also, if we go that way, we have to go by the what are we calling this like bloom area here? This area here.
Yeah, it's got to be
Um,
something not good.
Yeah,
Crimson Grove.
the Crimson Grove.
So, what if we take the middle path? This one right
Yeah,
here.
I mean,
I think
Yeah.
I like the most direct one.
I mean, that's gonna skirt us close to the Havenite encampments, which
But I don't.
I can guide us around safely.
It'll save us so much time too, and like we can make distractions. Like just make sure they're not looking at us.
I feel like that's putting us in a lot of danger for no reason.
Well, you want to go around that red shit and through the woods? I mean,
Trust
There's
the
also the
dangers of
cemetery route.
So
I trust the
much more.
dangers of the forest more than the dangers of man.
You could also, again, because Katak would know this being a ranger, it is possible to essentially go the straight path, but like skirt along the water here and cross over the mountains to be a little more distant from the Havenites. It just will bring in, the mountains and getting across
across.
that.
Yeah, we, if I don't know how good you guys are getting over mountains, I'm pretty used to it. But we could go around the lake, up over the mountain, and stay away from Haven a little bit. Or like further down, swim across the lake.
I think there's some. Is that like a one of the land bridges as well? That kind of goes across the lake. It looks like.
Yeah. I would say that this here is all kind of like interconnected a little bit. You could get across. Might be a little perilous, but you could get across without going into the water.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be okay with that. But I don't want
and
to.
anybody that has problems, I can just carry them respectfully.
We've lived in this forest our whole lives. Traversing
I
is
wasn't talking
not
about you.
anything new.
I've read books, but Adros, I appreciate you. Thank you. Some people are kind.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, sort of look up to the sky. This day's not getting any younger, so we might as well start heading. Kazak, you want to lead the way?
Yeah. It's just easy. Just follow behind me and Kokuma, and we're just gonna we'll have this lovely scenic view of the lake as we head out.
The lake's a little bit of ways.
Oh, have this lovely waltz through this thick forest on our way to the beautiful lake.
Yeah, so we're basically heading south to the lake and then skirting around it.
Around it. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
See. Ignore that this has been used before.
Yeah,
Of course.
Let me get everybody.
Beatrice has
This
never
is
seen
n-
this.
This does not look familiar at all.
Can I like group drag everyone, or do I have to do it individually?
Yeah, just grab the player's folder and drag it in.
Cool.
There you go.
Don't do anything with your characters yet. Okay. You can move as you see fit. So you begin your trek and going through the forest. Katak and Kokuma are guiding you, probably giving you fun antidotes along the way. And then didn't you change one of your experiences, Rufio?
Yeah. I think I changed. Yeah, I changed. One should be more than one way there.
More than one way there. Okay.
Yeah, that's what the first one should be.
That's what I was thinking, but then I looked at your sheet and I still
Uh-huh.
had the hardcore parkour on it.
Yeah. And my race just naturally gets that, so I don't need it as
Yeah.
an experience.
Hardcore parkour.
Which I cackled when I saw it for the first time.
Yeah.
But you oh, I looked at the sheet wrong. Sorry. Making our way through the first, couple of hours go by uneventful, going through the forest, hearing the wildlife, but none of it's bothering you. And as Katak starts leading you closer to the river, you come into another section of the forest that Katak, this looks new. Or not new, but different
Mm-hmm.
than you know it. Still
Yeah.
very much the forest. Everything is alive and green. But the trees are a little twisted. Their
Mhm.
bark seems to be fracturing out from each other. And it's a little quieter. There's still birds and crickets, but there's definitely not as many as there were, several hundred paces back.
Uh-huh.
The tone has shifted a little.
Yeah. So as
Adros slowly pulls a mask over his nose.
yeah, and you do notice that like I'm walking next to Kokuma and he just sort of starts drifting off to one of these trees and like his big paw reaching up and like grabbing a piece of bark off of it as he starts crunching on it.
That tree is Kakuma. He's got refined taste, and that fits his refined taste. These trees definitely have some weird magic to them. The Witherwild has hit this area.
Yeah, guys, I think that
These trees seem to have some weird magic.
Yeah, they They got the
Are you
crunch. I
sure
can
you're-
hear it.
Are you sure your bear should be eating that?
I'm not gonna stop him.
Katak, give me an
Makes sense
instinct
from a
roll.
mushroom eater.
Instinct, sure. It's D12s, right?
2d12s. Yep.
That is a 15, but with fear.
Okay. And then is that adding your +1?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll gain a fear. As you guys are talking and you're being once again questioned about your bear, everything that you were hearing goes quiet. But you do hear some rustling. And with that rustling, approaching you, let me shift one more time. From one of the trees. Imagine that this looks spooky. From the trees, a little sapling. How do I show the artwork again?
Click on the token or the character sheet. Double click the character. Double click the
Oh,
character.
it's so
Click on
cute.
on the image. Click on the image.
I don't feel like it's cute
Show to
though.
players.
You see this little tree guy that, he's and it is cute. It's got, it's got leaves growing on its head. And it's kind of doing the whole little like head tilt thing. And it looks at all of you.
Address firmly steps away.
And it looks at all of you.
I look
And
at
then-
Kokuma and like wag my finger at him.
And as you're doing that, that's also when this little sapling clocks that Kokuma is eating a tree. He's eating
no.
bark.
Oh no.
no.
I knew it.
Oh,
I knew it. God damn it.
And the leaves on his head start shaking. And though there's only a few leaves, there's definitely a like strong wind sound that's coming from that. And you
I
start
told
hearing
you
more
this
rustling.
mushroom eating shit was gonna get us in trouble.
The mushrooms
So-
didn't cause the problem.
No, but your bear eating everything that looks barky and beautiful is the issue.
As you guys are saying this,
Maybe that's why
More.
Valerian was mad.
two more. Oop, not what I meant to do.
Oh, no.
I'm learning, guys. Bear with me. Two more of these little saplings come out in front of you. And from over here,
Uh-oh.
you get two guys that
Mushroom.
are a little they're bigger. I'll click. They're a little bigger. These
Mushroom eater, I told you this is not good news.
and go ahead.
I look. We'll be okay, probably. Kokuma can eat those little guys, and I'm sure we can fight the other two.
that's the issue.
Well, that's how
Um,
we're gonna
you
solve
gotta-
the issue.
You gotta stop eating stuff, man. This is really fucking us over.
I'm not gonna eat them.
You know, but you're bear, goddamn right.
Is there anything?
He's gonna want to at least have a bite.
Is there anything that I can recall, any folklore that might pertain to what this is, how to calm it down, anything like that?
well, maybe in a moment, but
Okay.
Katak rolled with fear, so that means it's my go. So he these two bigger guys that came out are going to strike out with their bark and their hands at you, Katak, both of them, as a group. action. Do I have to spend a fear if he rolled fear to? Yes, I do. Never mind. Ignore me.
If he rolled with
I answered
fear,
my
then
own-
it goes to your turn. If you have an
And I have to
ability
spend
that
it. I have to spend a fear. Yeah, I had to spend a fear to activate. So I needed to.
you get one free activation.
Well, sorry, I have to spend a fear to do this attack.
Yes,
Yeah.
then yeah.
All right, and so that is going to be a 16 against your evasion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
So that is going to be 8 physical damage.
Okay.
Now
so
remember,
I'm-
for how this works, because I'll
Right.
walk you
What's
through
your
it with this.
threshold?
right. It's the minor. Yeah, I see now. It's the numbers above it.
So
that show you.
it's
So
the
I
numbers
marked
above it. So you have your minor, and so if it's so on you, because I'm looking at your character sheet right now, so that would be considered a major damage for you
Yeah,
because it's
so it's
above
the
your
best
minor
element.
damage.
Uh-huh.
As
Right,
well
right.
as you have armor slots. Each of you have a different number for your armor slot depending on what you are. You can spend one armor slot to knock that down. So you could take that major to a minor damage, and then if it was like minor damage to begin, you can only do it once. But say it was minor damage to begin with, you can use an armor slot to make it nothing.
I
Just
see.
as a
Interesting.
reminder for everyone.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna take it.
Okay. And then let me double check. This is
That was
I am shaking.
that was one attack? Or is that both attacks?
That is a group attack. So it was 8
combo.
total. Yeah, it was a group attack, 8 total. And then I'm going to spend a fear to bring one more guy out. Because as these bigger tree creatures attack you, it's weird. They don't have a mouth, but they seem to like roar. They make, there's some kind of roar that comes with them that sounds like, again, wind rustling through leaves but like strong winds. And from this tree over here, we get this big guy. And he's tall. He's big.
It's the
And he's
predator.
got it does look predator-like, yes. And his arms are kind of veiny in a way. They're like vines. Sorry, like vines. And he's just gonna come out and lock on. But that's my turn. Who would like to go first?
Can I immediately jump over to where this big guy came out of and block it? Like, just stand there and use my Call of the Slayer as I slash with the battle axe?
Wait 1 second. Melee close, very close. It's up to close in
That's what I'm looking. I think it's close, yeah.
for movement.
Yeah.
He's going to double check on that. You can, however, he is in very far or very close range, which is just outside of the threshold for you to be able to just freely move there. So you can make an agility roll for me to get over to him. So it's going to be your
plus
2d12. Yeah, it'll be your 2d12 again.
They can move into close range as part of their action.
Yeah, so going into very close is
3.
So 13.
with hope or fear.
And they're the exact same number. They're both 6s.
Honey, that means it's a critical.
Okay.
Okay, so No, so the big creature is
So,
within close range.
Duck?
Oh, the big creature is within close range?
Yeah, so it's melee, very close, close.
And so it's within close.
Wait, can you do
Yes.
that slower? Melee. So melee, very close.
Very close, close.
Is like this area, yeah.
So if you
So if there's I made
So,
a
like-
macro for a targeting help for like a rangefinder.
Okay.
Did you do that before or not?
No.
Okay, so on the bottom you should have a row of numbered squares.
Yes.
On the left side, hit the folder icon, and then you
Okay.
should see rangefinder in that
Rangefinder.
directory. Drag it to like the number 1 slot.
Okay, it took me to script, and then it says save macro, execute macro.
Exit out of that, and just grab it by
Okay.
like click on the name and drag it to the number 1 slot on that bar.
Okay, there it is.
And now, if you have your token selected, and press that button,
Yeah.
it should show you the ranges.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I see it.
And so, and it'll show up for a little bit and then just go away. So that is melee, very close, close, far.
Okay.
so you
i-
wouldn't
am
in
I
theory
good to- Yep.
in theory I was incorrect. You would have been able to move there with no issue. You shouldn't have had to roll. However, you did roll a critical, so I'm going to honor that and let you gain a hope, and if you have any stress, you clear a stress.
Okay. Clearing the stress. You said I gained a hope, cleared a stress.
Yeah, if you have any stress, you clear that. And then you gained 1 hope.
All right.
So yeah, but also if your dice roll the same exact number, regardless of what that number is,
It's a crit.
that is a crit in Daggerheart.
Okay.
So
All
yeah,
right,
you're
Kutak.
able,
Duck.
so you're able to move over
Oh.
right up in his
Right
face.
there. Yeah.
And what did you say you were gonna do?
I'm swinging that battle axe.
All right, go ahead and roll your 2d12 for me.
All right, so I got a. Okay, hold on. So 11 hope, 10 fear. So it's 21. And then what else do I add? And then I have to. So it's a 21.
It's a 21. You
On-
would add strength. She would add strength with her battle axe, correct?
So
Yes, under
Strength
your
would be
active
plus
23.
under your
so
active
23.
weapons, it says your trait, and that's the number that you add to it.
And what dice
So
was
23. And
What
then my
dice was
damage
higher?
is a D10 plus 4.
what? Because yes, that hits. So roll your damage. But your hope was higher, correct?
Yes.
You,
So I get a hope.
so you get a hope.
Cool.
But yes,
Ooh,
so you'll
I
roll.
love that. All right. All right, so D10. Am I done? Which one's a D10? Oh my god. All right, so I rolled 6 for damage.
That is that's still in his minor threshold, so he will mark 1 hit point.
Okay.
And then you rolled with hope, so the spotlight is still on you guys. Who would like to go next? Who wants the spotlight?
I was gonna say real quick, just for like a frame of reference for you guys, you can basically move like about 30 feet as part of an action. So like if we're all familiar with D&D, if you could like make a normal move in D&D and do something, that's about the range that you can freely move in Daggerheart. So like just so you know, and so instead of like measuring every time, like about the same
6
distance
blocks.
you can normally move.
Okay.
So just an easy like frame of reference for you. But yeah, go ahead, Beatrice.
My questions from earlier, is there any folklore that might come to mind, any odd ancient tales that might kind of give me a hint as to what might help these guys de-escalate, besides maybe making the bear throw up?
Roll a knowledge for me.
Okay, perfect. Is that in the realm where I can use my well-read, you have advantage on rolls that involve history, culture, or politics of a prominent person or place? It's not
Yes, ma'am.
person or place. Okay, just making sure.
I'll allow it.
All right, exciting.
That's the first time I've gotten to say that.
All right, quick question. When I do hope fear with advantage, I roll a d6 with it. Does it count towards hope, fear, or just my total? And I use the bigger
It counts towards your total.
Okay.
So it does not affect the hope or fear. The hope or fear is stagnant, and then you just add whatever you did on that d6.
Cool beans. Just making sure I'm getting everything right. So I got a 5 with fear.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't know shit.
Did you add your knowledge to that for one? Because you do have
No, I
a
did
plus
not.
1 to knowledge. It's +1, so it's
So,
a 6.
6. Awesome.
Which is still a failure with fear.
Still a really bad roll.
Still a bad roll. What did you
Damn.
roll?
A 1, a 2, and then a 2 on the advantage.
Oh God. Yeah, you don't recall anything. And truth be told, it might be because as you're looking and trying to study these creatures, you're seeing, just like the trees around you, they're twisted and contorted. These creatures, while they seem to be acting normally, they've also been affected by what's going on in this forest. But as for any insight on how to calm them down or
I got
anything
nothing.
of that, you got nothing. And that was a roll with fear, which means the spotlight is going to shift back to me.
The Beatrice just sits there and is like, starts like flipping through a book as the creatures come towards us.
Hold on!
These. Yeah, this big guy just got hit by this other big guy. So this deep root defender is going to be coming towards you, Adros.
All right.
It's gonna be right in front of, and it's just gonna very close. Whoop. It's gonna look at you and just bring both of its hands up above, and it's gonna slam down. And you think for half a second it's gonna hit you before it slams into the ground. And so I don't think that's gonna do what I want it to, but I need to know from Adros, Kalis, Katak, and what the fuck is the bear's name?
Kakuma.
Kakuma. Sorry. I need to know if a 7 beats any of your evasions.
Nope.
No.
No? Cool.
No.
Well, that did nothing. And then I'm going to spend a fear to bring we're gonna get another from this tree. Another one of the tall, thin tree guys is gonna come out. Right to you, Beatrice.
Love.
And it's gonna, as it comes up to you, this one here is also gonna rush up on you. And they spend another fear for them to do a group attack.
Turds.
Well, I rolled a nat 1.
Oh no.
And they have a -2 to their attack.
No. Sadness.
Beatrice beat him with a book.
So yeah, you see them rushing up, and they come just charging towards you, and you see they're bringing out their clawed hands, their barked claws to reach towards you, and yeah, instinctually you're just like, ah! And the scream startles them, and they just kind of and look at each other. And that is my activation, so Spotlight moves back to you guys. Who would like to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna just draw my bow and aim it at this guy right in front of me.
Okay.
That is in melee range, I believe.
There's also no opportunity attacks in Daggerheart.
Uh-huh. But I get +2 damage when I hit things in melee range.
Oh, fair.
And there's no. All right. And that's 2d12, right?
Yes, sir.
That is a 20, but with fear.
Okay, I will take that fear. Yeah, you hit that minor one in front of you, and he just it like goes into him, and he just kind of like starts shaking a little bit, and as he falls to the ground, he hits this one that's right next to him, and then he starts shaking, and then they both just are done. They're both down on the ground.
Yeah. Huh. I thought that. Okay. And I'm confused and unable to act again.
And with it being fear, means comes back to me. So these guys, this little double checking.
I'm gonna pee real quick.
Sounds good. Oh, little baby. And I'm going to this big guy. He's not happy that everybody seems unaffected. And so he pulls his hands up again. And as he pulls his hands up, I am spending another fear. He roars out, and from this tree with him, I take that back. I'm gonna take my fear back because I'm gonna do something else. I'm still learning. Bear with me. He is going to seeing what Katak just did and getting rid of 2 of these minions that were there. he is going to reach out with his viney arm, and some vines are gonna shoot towards you, Katak, and try to. Does a 17 hit?
Mm-hmm.
So those vines reach out towards you, and in spending a fear, it is going to pull you into melee with it. So you get pulled forward a little bit, kind of right up there next to Adros. And get receive 6 physical damage.
Okay.
And
So
you are
Cool.
That's minor for you, yeah?
It's below my minor, so I don't take any.
Okay.
No, you no,
oh
you
you
do.
I take one?
You do.
Yeah.
Yes,
take one.
correct.
I see.
Yes. And then the tabs. Is there a find button?
What?
What's the find button on the PDF?
Control F.
Oh, just do Control F? Okay. Because I forgot to double check this earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's.
Because I didn't spell it right.
It's on 102.
102?
Yeah, you can't move, but you can still take actions from your current position.
You are considered restrained, Katak.
Uh-huh.
So, like Rick just said, you cannot move, but you can still take actions. And then that is gonna be my turn.
Is it back to us?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. The spotlight is back on you.
Can I immediately reach out, use my Call of the Slayer Foundation card, and I gain a pool of dice called Slayer Dice. On a roll with hope, you can place a d6 on this card instead of gaining a hope, adding the die to the pool. And I reach out with my battle axe and try to cut these vines. Is that allowed?
Give me a roll.
So I roll all of them together, the 2d12 and the d6.
The d6, if I'm reading this correctly, you gain a pool of dice called Slayer Dice. On a roll with hope, you can
So
place...
it's at the end of the roll.
So essentially, you would have needed to have already had a d6 to add it to this roll. You would have needed to have already placed a d6 on there. I will say, because you said earlier that you wanted to use the Call of the Slayer, I will allow you, because we're still learning, I'll allow you to have 1d6 there, because you said earlier before you made your attack that you wanted to do that. And you did get a roll, you did get hope with that. So we can say that you do have 1d6 that you can add to this roll. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you basically take the d6 instead of the hope.
Cool. Beans and rice, cheddar cheese. Cool. 11, 12. And then that would be the strength? No?
Yes, your weapon uses strength, so you would add that to it.
13, 14. 14 with hope.
14 with hope, so you gain a hope.
Cool beans.
You can
But
use that as you can have that.
No, okay.
Yeah, you can use that. You can do that as a hope, or you can continue to add that to your Call of the Slayer pool. That is up to you. But you cannot, from here forward, you can't move them back and forth.
Okay, sounds good.
Just because
Alright,
we're learning,
so-
this is the first time we're doing any of this. But yes, that hits.
Okay, cool. I need a d10. 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay, so you swing down on this thing, but it's just, and like your battle axe, it cuts into the vines, but these vines, while they look viney, are made out of tree bark. They're pretty sturdy. So unfortunately, Katak is still trapped in them. He is still restrained.
Okay.
But it is, you rolled with hope, so it is still your guys' activation. Who would like to go?
So yeah, I'm gonna sort of like pull away, and as I do, you can see that like I'm sort of like dragging my hand on the ground, and in the path of like the dirt that I'm like dragging through, you can see that these like vines are like sprouting up, and it's this like black charred like wood, and you can see that the like these like twisted vines that are like sort of like almost embedded in my arms start growing this red hot as vines like erupt from the ground underneath the big guy here, sort of like wrapping up his legs and trying to like pull and like bind him into the ground. So I'm using Vicious Entangle on a target within far range, and I am going to, if I succeed, I'm gonna do another thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna make a spellcasting roll against target within far range. So that is a 17 with fear.
That hits.
And so he's gonna take 1d8 plus 1 damage. So he's gonna take 4 physical damage. He is gonna be temporarily restrained.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend a hope to target to restrain another creature within very close range of the target, and so I'm going to restrain this little guy over here, so he can't move.
Okay, does he take any damage?
No.
No? Okay.
And yeah, and so that is my go. I rolled with fear,
You did. Alrighty.
so it can't move.
He does mark another hit point, though.
Yep.
Alright, so you rolled with fear. Now, help me out. I should know this. I've read it so many times. Do I need to, when it comes to me with a roll on fear, do I need to spend a fear to bring another thing onto the board? Or is that considered a free action with it coming to me in fear?
What is are you just like adding something to the encounter, or is there an ability that's doing it?
Adding something to the encounter.
I believe you need to spend a fear to do that. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but
That's fine.
but yeah, I mean, it depends on the encounter. I think you can just bring, like, if it's part of like the encounter budget already, maybe I think you can just bring it in. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, usually like it's if it's like a creature that's summoning something, then it'll cost fear or cost something. But you get 1 activation, so you can activate whatever you want.
Okay, that's fine. So I should know that. Thank you for being my rule book. As I said in session 0, he's gonna know the rules better than me. So as that activation, having this Deep Root Defender, having you in his grasp, Katak, is going to just, the vines that are around you are just gonna kind of constrict and dig into you a little bit. Doesn't cut off any circulation or anything like that. But in doing that,
He baby. He big baby.
nope, that's the 7. So that would be a 1. So 3 total.
Okay.
So yeah, you feel it get tighter, and then your back pops, and you're like, "Oh, that feels nice, actually.
Yeah.
That helped. I needed that."
Yeah.
And then I'm going to spend a fear
Okay.
to bring out another one of these dudes. And then spend another fear to activate their group attack on Beatrice. That is going to be a 17 to hit, Beatrice.
And that goes against my evasion.
Evasion, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Oh, I marked the wrong ones there. Okay, you're gonna take 8 physical damage.
Oof.
And then restraint means they can still do an action, they just can't move.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna spend one more fear. And the Deep Root Defender, Adros it's gonna take. It's just got Katak in one arm. It's a big dude. He's gonna take that other arm, and the vines are gonna clench into a fist, and they're just gonna come straight for your chest, Adros. Does a 7 hit? No,
Not at all.
Yeah. So it comes at your chest, and it just hits your armor, and you kind of like jolt from it, but you feel nothing. You're fine. And then that will be the end of my activation. So it's back to you. Who wants to go?
I want to crack my whip.
Okay.
I'm like really mad. I'm like really pissed off that I just got hit. I don't even bring out the scepter, put my book away. I bring out my whip, and I think I direct it towards somebody. So I'm going to direct it towards this guy up here on my right, technically.
Okay.
But I'm also going to mark a stress to use my feature so that if it works, they'll all be forced to like move away from me.
Okay.
Let me do all of that first. 6. It is a 25. No, yeah, 25. No, my bad. So sorry. I'm doing advantage. 21 with hope, 4 damage.
So are you using the whip to the startling thing of the whip?
Yes.
Like the mark a stress to crack the whip and force all adversaries in melee range to
Yes.
after close range? I don't think you have to roll for that.
Oh, cool beans. All right.
Correct. But you do have to roll to see if you hit, so that would
Damage?
be 12.
No,
Oh.
it's. I don't think so because it doesn't mention an attack on it. I think you just spend a stress and it forces them all. It's not it's not an attack. It doesn't do damage. It just moves them.
Okay.
124. So yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about attack. So yeah, you could just, if you don't want to do any damage, you could just mark a stress to crack the whip.
Now I'm a little mad, so I want to do some damage.
Okay. So it was a 20 something to hit.
21 with hope.
You gain a hope.
Boop, boop.
You hit. And then yeah, they're gonna, because you mark that stress, so they'll move back. And then as they're moving back, you know, they start kind of they're spooked, so they start running back from you. And as they're moving back, is there a way to select both of them?
Yeah, you just box select.
As they're moving back, they start doing that shaking that you saw before. And before they even finish moving back, they just fall to the ground. Done.
Amazing.
And you hear from the tree or this like bush that's right next to it, next to them. Even though you don't see anything at first, thank you. You don't like see anything at first. You hear that bush shaking, and then there's another one that that falls right out of the bush, also dead. Thank you. And then you rolled with hope, so it's still the activation of the party. Who would like to go?
I think it's on.
Yeah, I can still take actions. I'm just gonna.
Yes, you can still take actions. You cannot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him with my
You just
bow
can't
in
move.
melee range. Yeah.
Okay.
Terrible. I got an 8 with hope.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Yeah.
So close, though. Alrighty. But you said that was with hope?
Yes.
So you gain a hope, and it is still on you guys.
I'm gonna smash the big dude again with my battle axe.
Anyway, go for it.
Blast. 17. 19 with hope.
Nice.
That hits. You gain a hope.
That's a
Roll
10.
for damage. A damage.
7.
A 7?
Yes. So Adros brings his battle axe up and smashes it right as hard as he can into the creature.
He definitely feels the hit, but Katak is still restrained. It's not there. This bark is strong. But you rolled with hope, so who would like to go?
Yeah, I'll sort of move in a little bit just to get within like very close range. And you'll see that like the like embedded vines on my arms turn like this bright red, and I start like generating these like fiery red runes, sort of like Doctor Strange, and sort of like just throw them at the defender here, with my hand runes. So this is instinct versus very very close. That is a 9 with hope to hit.
You gain a hope, but the runes just kind of bounce off of him.
Yeah, that's fine. It was a bad roll.
He does look over in your direction though. He feels the runes and looks over at you, but then looks back at Katak. But you're still rolling with hope, so it's still on you guys.
Well, I failed, so it's not on us.
It's not on you. That's right.
Can I also move back or no?
I mean, if you didn't use all of your movement, then sure.
I mean, no, it's fine.
But
especially because I failed. Yeah, that's fine.
Before I do my activation, just a note to everyone, as we're still learning. All of you should have something where you can spend hope. Especially right under your hope, all of you have a something that is a spend 3 hope to do something. Like for Beatrice, yours is spend 3 hope to temporarily distract a target within close range, giving them a -2 penalty to their difficulty, which difficulty is armor class. So if you have hope to spend, you can spend it on things like that. Most of you should also have something in your player cards, something in your domain cards or something of that says spend hope. You can also do team ups. And those team ups, both of you, whoever you're teaming up with, both of you roll. You get to choose whose role you take, and then both of your damages are added. Things to be thinking about, but it is on me because it was a failure. So these little guys, they've been pretty calm. It's in close range. Yeah, that one's not gonna work. So this little guy, he is gonna just run away from the pack and come running at you, Adros, because you've been wailing on his big friend. And so he is going to just take his little spiny tree fingers and just try to like dig them into your shin, because that's about as high as he comes up to.
Okay.
Does a 11 hit?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you're gonna take 8 physical damage from that.
Jesus.
Wrong little dude.
And then this big dude, he's really trying to squeeze you, Katak. So he's gonna spend a fear for him to try and just constrict those vines around you again.
I get that.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to do 4 physical damage.
Cool.
Rolled really bad. And then that is my activation. Spotlight's back on the party. Who's going?
I'm going to spend 3 hope to initiate a tag team attack with Adros, where I try and like wait for Adros to complete. You have an axe, right?
Yes, I have a
Like
battle
the axe
axe.
attack, and then like I fire my arrow like directly into like the spot where the axe hit to like try and treat it like a weak spot.
Okay. So you're gonna both roll your your duality dice. And then let us know still like what it is, if it would be like a 10 with fear or hope. And then you can choose who's to take. For both of
20
you.
with hope.
Okay.
That's crazy, because I got an 8 and a 10, and my strength is +2, so I'm a 20 with hope.
Nice.
20 with hope. Okay, so does both gain hope? Yeah, you both gain 1 hope.
Nice.
You succeed. So then you go ahead
Do
and
I also,
both.
since he spent 3 hope, do I also do it?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it just takes 1 person to activate the team up.
Cool.
Yeah, and you both hit, so go ahead and roll damage with both of your weapons.
D10 plus
9.
4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13.
Dang.
You were 1 away from his severe.
If I feel like the vines from his grapple come off of me, I will spend a stress to use my kick maneuver to kick off of him. But I don't know if that happens.
It unfortunately does not. You do feel that he's starting to get weaker,
Uh-huh.
but those vines are holding on. But he is looking very rough.
Since we rolled up hope, is it still our turn?
It is
Yeah.
still the
Yes.
turn of the party.
Cool.
And you both gained a hope.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna swing again with my battle axe. I'm gonna spend 3 hope to add to my attack bonus. That's a crit because they're both 6s. 6, so 12, 13, 14, 15.
So that is, so you gain a hope, you clear a stress if you've got stress. And the way crits work for attack damage is you take the base of your it's the base of your weapon.
So
which is
D10
1d10.
plus 4.
So it's going to be, is it just the 10 or is it the 14? And then just the dice?
I don't believe you double the flat, but I'll look it up.
Yeah, so it's going to be a 10. 10,
Okay.
and then you're going to roll a d10 and add the plus 4.
Max plus a roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Max die plus a roll.
Start with the highest possible damage
7.
value of the damage dice it can roll, and then make a damage roll as normal.
So it's going to be 17 total.
Yeah.
Or what's that?
So yeah, you bring that axe down one more time, and I mean, it just, at this point, you know what? No. How do you want to do this?
Adros has excessively gotten frustrated by this whole situation. He's angry and he just brings his axe back and just as hard as he can swings and slices the wooden head clean from the body, watching it fly clear across the clearing. He just breathes heavy and well, that was nice and clean.
Yeah, and as that head is flying across, those vines that were around you, Katak, just wither like old petrified bark and fall down from around you. You are no longer restrained.
Nice.
And
Took a little
that
stretch.
was with hope. So it's still the party's turn.
Who's getting these little bastards?
Yeah, you still got these little saplings.
Go ahead, Rachel.
Beatrice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into very close range, and just like with my whip, I'm gonna whip it. But I'm not gonna do startle.
good.
Real good.
It's a critical. It's a 12 and a 12. But the damage is 1, which is sad. But if we're going based off of what's happened, they just need to get hit.
You are correct. While these saplings are different than the minor tree ants that you dealt with before, they are also minions. So yeah, you hit this little sapling, and your whip, while it may not have been what you were intending, you're going to tell me what you were intending, because how do you want to do this?
Very Batman, Catwoman, just like approaching. Like, this little guy hears me coming slowly from behind him. As he's like slowly turns around, I just whip him to the point the end of the whip wraps around his face. And I just pull him down towards me.
And he follows you, just lays like a petrified log on the ground. Who'd we lose?
We did. Oh, it's spicy. Oh, there she's back.
Oh, she back. Okay. Unfortunately, the other two are still standing, but it is still your turn.
Yeah, who's wants to
However,
take them out?
I'm going to spend a fear to make it my turn. Because
Rude.
I can do that. And, oh, that one's restrained.
Yes.
Oh, this doesn't make it that much fun now.
Yeah, now it's sad, isn't it?
Now it's sad. I forgot that he was restrained. I'm still doing it.
He goes through away. He's like, fuck.
This little one here, though, I'm gonna. No, what am I gonna do?
We haven't used the bear yet.
Well, no, that's exactly where I'm going.
Oh,
Yeah, this little guy is just gonna run
Could
right
talk.
up to Kokuma. Because through all of this, Katuma's still got a piece of bark hanging out. And
Kalis,
little-
your bear friend's getting attacked.
This little sapling
His bear
is.
friend, not mine.
Oh, that's not what I heard.
Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Kokuma is gonna take 8 physical damage.
God damn, these little guys are crazy.
And then that is my turn. So back
All right,
to
yeah,
you.
I'm gonna shoot that little guy.
Oh, I was gonna go, but it's okay.
Oh,
can shoot
yeah,
him.
no, I'm gonna shoot him.
Have,
Yeah,
no, Kakuma, have Kakuma eat him. Have
yeah.
Kakuma
I
eat
make a
him.
spell casting roll. I have to make a
Eating the
spell
wood.
casting roll to tell Kokuma to eat him. I think.
No,
Yeah.
he just has
No,
his own
you're
attack. Look on his
connected.
sheet.
Did that too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kokuma's going to eat him. That is a 14 with fear.
I will take that fear. That just hits.
Yeah.
How does Kakuma want to do this? Because he's also going to take out the restraint one.
You better just fucking eat them.
Yeah, he's
That
gonna
bark.
like pause out, like pull them together and just like chomp them.
Yeah, and he pulls them in, and much like the other creatures being like the petrified wood, these ones also turn a little bit into that petrified wood, so it's a little harder for Kakuma to like chomp on it.
Yeah.
But this is still some magical wood. Kakuma's going to fucking town. This is like the best snack he's ever had. His
Yeah,
teeth
he's-
might
I love me
actually
some
look a little
magical
bit
wood.
cleaner now too.
Nice.
You got a greenie.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Alrighty. But
What are those things for dogs? The ones that are like specifically for teeth cleaning?
greenies.
Yeah. Those are
Because they-
greenies.
They have them for cats too.
Yes, they do. That's Kakuna's greenies.
Salem is a boozy bitch, and these are the only treats that he will eat, other than the churro
Churu.
squeeze.
That's-
squeeze tubes.
That's
Those are so
crazy for a
expensive.
cat that was found in a tire.
For real. Anyway,
That's 100% your fault though.
we're gonna pause for a minute because I have got to go to the bathroom so bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, sucks when
no,
you have to go and
absolutely.
you're the one that's pushing everything forward.
Rick and Rufy are like, you feel my pain.
Yep. So I have taken 0 damage, marked 0 stress, and used 0 resources this fight.
Nice. I've taken 4 damage.
Oh lord. Yeah. She yelled, "You
I've
moved too
taken
far away." I'm like,
one.
"Yeah, that's why."
Uh-huh.
I moved away. I
I've-
restrained them, and then I called it good.
And it made sense to attack me.
Yeah. I have one
mean,
HP.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Erase the
costly.
stress.
It's kind of
Erase 3
costly
hope.
to. It's kind of costly to remove conditions for the GM,
Uh-huh.
and so
I mean, I still have 4 hopes, so
Yeah, I mean, the hope is a function of like honestly how often you roll,
yeah.
you know, and doing the team up definitely like gives you like kind of like an extra move.
Bro, that team up was beautiful. Oh, cat.
It was so good.
Oh, what's your
Yeah,
cat's name?
This is Sophie.
Oh, Sophie, hi,
She's a-
sweet angel.
She's a perfect little sweetie.
Yeah, I thought about spending a fear to remove the restraint, but I was like, I know that they're going to be attacked the next one, and
It also
They-
takes their turn.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had unrestrained him, they have the group attack that I spend a fear for pulls the other ones in, so I could have still utilized him, but at the same time with their positioning, I knew that they only had one more turn. So I was like, because I'm low on fear now.
Mhm.
Bless. Thank you, universe.
But yeah, you all stand there with these petrified wood.
Kakuma's still just chewing on the little sapling.
Or
Ah.
Jerky.
Yeah.
Little
Anything-
snackies. Just pack them in your bag.
Is there anything that you
Yeah.
would like to do?
Yeah, I will pick up the little guys, like the wood and stuff, and pack some up for Kokuma.
Can I search the big guy? See if he's got anything cool on him except for Kakuma food?
You certainly can. He's a walking tree. He doesn't really have much on him, other than like the bark.
Kutak,
Go ahead.
this is all you, man.
Actually, go ahead and give
Nice.
me a instinct roll.
Okay. Eight with hope.
You gain a hope. You're searching through as you're like searching through, and it's kind of like you're breaking little pieces of the bark off to do so, which isn't like petrified wood usually is really hard, but the way that these trees tree beings seem to have been petrified, it comes with the Witherwild, so they're breaking a little easier. It's still tough, but you're strong. You get through it. You find in there, you get the sense that you're not the first adventurers that have been fought by this creature, in these spooky areas. And there's a rolled up piece of paper inside. You pull that piece of paper out and you look at it, and it is a recipe for a minor stamina potion. So what that means is, as a downtime movement, you can use the bone of a creature to craft a minor stamina potion. So,
Who would
Downtime.
most likely benefit from this? I say holding the recipe.
Sort of look over and sort of like look into it.
I immediately hand it to him.
Yeah. There's an herbalist that traveled with us that they would make poultices and all sorts of things out of remains of monsters that we found. Seems like it's one of those something along those lines, some sort of old remedy. I could see if I can make use of it. I also can do an extra downtime move, so because of elf. So
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'll hold on to it. But these things don't have bones, so
They do not. Um. So yeah, I'm gonna continue on, and you keep going.
On that note, do we want to like take a short rest before we continue on?
I could do with a short rest.
Yeah, it'd
I mean,
be
we're
wise.
we're traveling, so I mean, you know, we probably want to do that anyways. Is that okay?
If you're asking me, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Okay. Yeah, I posted in the chat the options for short rest. Everyone can take 2. I will ask is if someone is going to tend wounds, let me know.
Uh-huh. I definitely would like to tend wounds.
Okay, so Katak, I'm going to tend your wounds
Yeah.
and you're going to prepare with me.
Okay.
And so you can I'm going to tend wounds as one of mine. Tend your wounds as one of mine, so you gain 1d4 plus 1 HP.
Okay.
And then we'll both gain 2 hope for the prepare.
Cool.
And so that's 2 of my actions, and I get a third. Can I prepare with someone else?
Roll your 1d4 plus 1.
Okay, I'll roll it for you. If
Can I
have
prepare with you? He's always trying to prepare with people. I find it kind of
Yeah.
creepy.
And we'll basically sit at like with the
He
map
likes
and
the
sort of like
bear.
talk about things that we've
A
seen
bear.
along the path that we're going to be going towards.
You better watch your bear and him.
He's cool. Kokuma's way stronger than Kalis. I think he can handle himself.
That's why he's a
Rufy,
bear.
I can't. My set. I don't know where my fucking D4 is for this set, so you roll
Okay.
it.
Here.
Okay.
If the bear is the bear,
2. So
does that
Rufy,
mean
heal 3
Rick
HP.
is the twink?
Okay. Cool.
Like, why we gotta go here? Why we gotta go here?
Yeah, we didn't have to go here until you mentioned how much you like the bear.
I'm a goddamn fucking druid. What the fuck do you want?
That quote is almost just as good as "Don't attribute malice when you could attribute something to ADHD." My boss applauds that. She was like, "That's amazing."
All right.
Was that said in this or in our D&D game?
Something. It was a great
who
Rick quote.
knows?
Game.
Who knows?
I need it cross-stitched.
Yeah, it was the D&D game.
Okay. So, what is everybody else doing for their downtimes?
I will probably also tend wounds.
You want no? Can we 10 wounds together? Or is that just a Rick thing?
That's the Rick thing.
No, I mean you can heal.
You
You
can
can tend
tend
someone
wounds.
else's wounds. That's fine.
Yeah.
He was
Like, if
saving
you
me
don't
an
need to-
action spot.
Well, no, I was making it so that I
Right.
can gain 2 hope instead of 1 for my prepare.
Right.
Yeah, if you can prepare with someone, you get. You each gain 2
Here.
hope. So that's
Well, I
why
get
he was
2
saying
actions,
if
right?
anybody.
I guess all I did was prepare then.
Yeah, if anyone
I still
else
have
prepares, they will get 2 hope as well.
Yeah, if anyone wants
you-
to prepare with me, we can each get 2 hope.
I will prepare with you, Katak.
I'm up to 6.
How do
hope.
you two prepare?
You will. I think there's
Um,
only one group prepare. I think.
Oh, I see.
For like the group.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
So
Okay.
I don't think you can double prepare with like 2 different people,
Oh, okay.
just because of the way it's worded.
That's
Uh-huh.
fine.
And so yeah.
However, it does say if you choose to prepare with 1 or more members of the party, you each gain 2 hope.
Okay, so we can
So,
all prepare together.
Beatrice could have prepared with you guys.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. She can
Oh.
add on.
Yes.
But
so-
because it's 1 or more, that seems like there's one like prepare action that any number of members can take part in.
Uh-huh. Okay, then my other
Then I shall prepare.
would be-
How do you prepare with the 2 of them?
Yeah,
Level
we're
10
sitting here on
wounds.
the map, like sort of comparing notes about like dangerous things that we know that might be on the path.
Uh-huh.
I'm like showing my book and stuff, anything that I have ledger wise, historically, what we could encounter.
Okay. Aces. All right, so you prepared an HP.
Mhm.
All right, Adros, what did you do?
I'm trying to decide. So I get 2 of these.
Yes.
All right.
Real
So
quick.
I'm gonna.
Beatrice, did you roll a d4 for your tend to wounds?
I'm literally about to.
Okay. Yeah, you'll roll a d4 and then add your tier. So
What
1.
is a
You'll roll
tier?
a d.
Okay,
Tier is
Yes.
level.
What is the tier?
thank
A
you.
level.
Here is
Okay.
not level.
Oh.
Tier we are tier 1. When we hit tier 2, we'll be tier 2 until
Right.
level 4, then tier 3, tier 4.
Oh,
Yes.
cool.
Sorry, that was my bad. That is what I meant, but I said level. Yeah,
So
I
we're
know what
tier
they
1
are. I
still.
said
Yes.
you're tier 1 until level up. Yes.
You gain 1d4 fear for a short rest.
Ah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Will. For prosperity's sakes, a 3. So I gain 3 fear.
Yay. I
I
have
doubled my fear.
nice. I have another downtime move, but I don't have anything that works. If anybody used armor or needs more tended wounds, I have another downtime action I can do.
I was gonna do repair armor and tend wounds because
Did you
I
spend armor?
have.
You didn't spend
didn't s-
armor.
Okay, but okay. So I was just gonna to tend wounds and then prepare.
Okay. So you gain
Because I mean,
2.
I only had 1 HP, like marked, and I have 7 total.
Yeah.
So I was
Is
just gonna
anyone
do that
else
to clear my
still
HP.
is anyone else still missing HP after they do their actions?
Nope.
Gotcha. Okay. So we all gain 2 fear. We're all full health and no stress.
2 hope.
To hope.
Yeah, sorry, 2 hope. Yeah.
We all get a little
Um,
scared.
Do you mark more hope when you've ran out of hope spots?
There is no more hope that you can get. You can have 6.
Okay.
You have too much hope.
Okay.
You have too much hope. Spend your
Well.
hope.
Tell me about my life.
If only I had that much hope in real life. I do have about this much fear in real life, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, so you guys tend to the wounds that are needed. You prepare for the adventure ahead. And do we want to end it here? It's a little early, but also anything else that we go into might run a little long. Also, I didn't
I have
expect
the
you guys
day
to
off
take this route.
tomorrow, so
I also did not expect you guys to go this route. So.
would you, as the GM, like to end here?
I have something I can do. But it's a little too similar to what we just did for my liking.
Yeah, I have been
So I
sleeping
can.
so poorly recently, so I would love to continue. I know I'm gonna start tanking in about like 15 minutes.
Okay. We can
We
end.
can. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
that's
call
fine.
it here.
Yeah.
not taking it in a bad way, tanking away my ADHD, just go, you don't need to focus on this.
My spoons, they have disappeared.
It's EP time.
Well, go ahead and mark down how much hope you have.
Yep.
So make sure that that's correct for the next session.
Mhm.
I'm using like little tokens in my dice tray, for my hope, and then I'm just marking it on the sheet between sessions.
Yeah.
I have a fillable PDF, so it saves everything for me.
Nice.
I've got a pen, a pencil, and a paper.
Since we are ending a little early, I would love feedback from you guys.
You're doing
If you don't
great.
mind.
See, that's not helpful, Rachel.
You're doing
That's not.
fucking
Like,
Yeah.
what else can I say? Like, I'm having a great time, like, with everybody. It's so
Yeah,
fun to see
That's
everybody. Like,
fucking fun.
I also really love to see Rick and Rufio because I've only ever seen them like on separate sides of it. So like seeing how much you guys flow creatively, and Sherilyn, you like nurture that. It's very sweet. So
It's very interesting for me to see them for the first time as players when I'm GMing them.
yeah,
I mean, it's a lot like that time where Knox was talked to that one guy for a while.
Yeah.
In the room that Dahlia straight up kicked the door off the hinges.
Yeah, when
put
we
it
ended
back on,
murder the
And
shit
put
out
it back
of
on.
these guys after a
And
long
and then
kick
kick
it
time.
off
it down
again.
again.
I do have some feedback. You need to roll better.
Listen,
Well,
it's fucking
hey,
Mercer.
you're
I was
saying
using the
she was
Mercer
gonna
die.
goddamn decimate us.
You
Okay.
do you want my GM dice? They're murderers. Rufio knows I've used these
I don't
dice
think
against
we
him.
need that.
They murder people. Do you remember
don't think we
Rufio
need
when we
that.
used to play in person?
What?
I don't
Yeah.
think the guy.
How
that's
well
what
I
people
rolled
are
with
voting
in
for.
person?
You usually
Um,
don't kill people.
No,
Adros,
but
I want you to know. I'm using your character name so you know which Rachel I'm
Mhm.
talking to, by
Yep.
the way.
That's smart.
You talk about me murdering people. I had there were 4 more adversaries that I originally had planned to bring in.
Oh, so you were trying to kill us, is what you're saying.
I saw how it was going and I was like, I don't need to bring those in.
the thing about Daggerheart though, more adversaries doesn't necessarily make the encounter harder
Correct.
because
Because
it's
of how
not
action economy works.
because of how the action economy works.
Yeah.
What makes an encounter harder, I feel like, and like obviously we've only done a couple and we're only so familiar with it, but what makes an encounter harder is enemies that hit harder and hit more things with one attack. Right? Like the big
Okay.
guy did his AoE attack, I think, once. And that's what makes the encounter harder is bigger hits, so it deals more damage, and single attacks that target more than one thing. Having a bunch of guys doesn't matter that much because like they can never all do stuff because there's just so
Yeah.
much actions.
Yeah, it's not
like
D&D where they're gonna
D&D,
get they
yeah.
get an action no matter
Where lots
what.
of guys is like the whole thing that you have to balance combat around.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
just
no,
my
and it was-
thoughts on the system for that fact.
And like it wasn't necessarily that like there's a website that's been made to like build encounters based on like points and stuff because that's how Daggerheart does it. And so I picked one that it said it was balanced. So like that's why I had other things to bring in, but it was also as I was going through it, it wasn't so much that I pulled them back because I was like, "Oh, you guys are doing terribly. You guys actually did really fucking well. I did terribly." Just because my rolls were shit.
Right.
But it was also getting a feel because this is the first time any of you have done the combat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like Rick and I have an idea of how the combat goes because we've been watching Critical Role and what they're doing. I've been watching since they were in open beta.
Yeah.
So it was less like me trying to kill you and then being like, "Oh, I probably shouldn't kill them," as more of just gauging how you guys were reacting to things and being like, if I continue this, it's just then gonna feel like it's dragging on.
Yes.
Yeah.
If
And I
if
didn't
at
want
the
that.
end you drag in like 4 more guys, like the threat in this encounter was the big guy, and
Was
once
the big
he was
guy.
dealt
Uh-huh.
with, like who fucking cares about the little guys?
Right.
You know?
It's Right. It's why, like in D&D campaigns, a lot of times, like, oh, the little guys give up when their leader dies, or
Yeah,
they
they
run
just-
away.
they
It's
just
like it's
explode.
dumb to keep dealing with them. Like,
yeah,
it's,
and
If it weren't for them being touched by the Witherwild, they would have just given
Yeah.
up. But
Yeah.
because of that, I was like, they're not giving up. And at the same time, they're minions. Minions take 1 hit point and die. So I was like, like I said earlier, I knew that I get 1 action with these guys, I can deal a little bit of damage, and then they're done for. That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's called the punitive. Fuck you. I'm gonna take that one last stab before these guys explode.
Yeah.
actually.
Not
And I was
having-
like, you know what? They got upset about seeing Kakoma eating, and I never once attacked the fucking bear. So that was also that thought process of like, I need to hit the bear at least once, because
Yeah,
the bear is the reason that we're
Yeah.
in this fight.
Uh-huh.
Which was not the plan, but the moment that you said he got some of the bark, I was like, perfect. Thank you. I love it. I'm using it. It's mine now.
Yeah.
Not having
you
like a set initiative threw me off a little bit. I was like,
Yeah.
who goes first? You go first? I go first? Who goes first?
Yeah.
Who
It
talks
was
first?
nice
Who talks?
having like openings though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I mean the thing that everyone kind of needs to be cognizant of is like keep a rough like count in your head. Like you could also there's also like a variant where like everyone gets an initiative token and you put it in a pile every time you go until everyone goes and then it resets, right? So if you kind of like we don't have to like explicitly do that, but just keep in your head like, oh, this person hasn't gone since the last time I went. You know,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
What if you
And
think of
so-
something really cool to do?
then you can wait till everyone gets to do their thing because maybe they thought of something really cool too.
Or see if the person who hasn't gotten to go
Team
has a
up.
cool idea but wants to team up.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean,
the team
that's-
ups.
that's
I like
sort
the
of-
team ups.
The
Those
team
are
ups
cool.
are cool. Uh-huh.
yeah, that's sort of
It's always something that like you try to figure out how to do it in D&D and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Well,
Also, and that's part of the reason that it exists in this is because, they're
Uh-huh.
talking about how it's like well, I want to do this, but they're not in the same initiative order with me, so I'm going to hold my action, but now the adversary is
only
going in
do,
between
uh-huh.
us,
I mean, it
and that
also
fucks it up.
it also works because Daggerheart has a universal resource system in the Hope and Fear.
Mhm.
I really like the Fear as a resource system for the GM, and for the player. Like it lets you have stuff like team ups that work across
Oh,
classes
big
and
stretch.
characters.
Salem did a big stretch. Sorry.
Oh.
I
So.
had to comment on it because I'm not a good cat mom if I don't comment on the big stretch.
100%. But yes, the team up that's fucking beautiful. I like
It's
it
really
a
fun.
lot. Yeah.
Also, as this is because I didn't want to say it during session, but for certain situations, the reason Katak was continued to be restrained is because he was restrained until the big guy. I don't remember his name at the moment. Deep Root Defender. Until he took severe damage.
Oh.
So, and at lower level, one way to hit that severe threshold a little easier is team ups, because you guys literally were 1 point away from his severe. But at the same
Okay.
time, he only had 1 hit point left after that. So I hemmed and hawed on letting it go because you were that close, but because he only had 1 hit point, I was like, if anybody lands a hit on him, he's free. So,
Yeah.
and it's my Scar bar. It's my niece.
Yep.
Look at the Scarlet O'Hara.
Show them your face. Look at you.
Oh, it's a
Look at
baby.
Scarlet.
The fact
Oh,
she's letting this
Margaret.
happen is crazy.
Berlin, Maggie wants to show you her haircut.
Oh, oh. Oh my
We have
Oh.
chopped it all off.
goodness.
We have a little money piece. And we have a little move closer. We got a little money piece that is purple and blue. It's the
Mhm.
first time we've ever dyed our hair
Oh my goodness.
since we're
You're
done
so
with
grown up.
dance. I know, it's scaring me. Dude,
Uh-huh.
she's gonna be okay, go have dinner. She's gonna be in friggin' 4th grade. She's gonna be 10 next year.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's
She's gonna be in
my
4th
eldest
grade?
niece is about to be in her
Well,
senior
okay.
year.
Oof.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Devastating.
Sorry, I was thinking about you said that she's gonna be in 4th grade at 9, and we met at 9 when we were in 4th
Mhm.
grade, but
Mhm.
the birthdays work differently.
Yep. Yes, I do.